corner of the room, not ready to resume, 'cause like I'm taking, don't wanna be alone, but I'm not in the zone. I'm looking for somebody, I'm looking for somebody, I'm looking for somebody.
So the day we've been waiting for is finally here. We now have our very first glimpse of the Galaxy S24 Ultra along with the standard S24 and even a real hands-on video of the S23 FE. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. OnLeaks has revealed the first look of the S24 Ultra, and guess what? No big surprises there. It pretty much looks like the S23 Ultra, but that doesn't mean it's an exact copy. There are some subtle changes like the bezels. Although it's kinda hard to tell from the renders, OnLeaks mentions that the S24 Ultra not only features uniform bezels on all four sides, but also has one of the narrowest bezels on any smartphone out there for that aesthetically pleasing look. Interestingly, OnLeaks didn't mention anything about the curved display. From the renders, it's not clear if the phone has a flat display, a curved display, or a flat display with 2.5D glass. But Ice Universe is back with the scoop saying it's got a flat display with a wide middle frame. If true, it's gonna be the biggest change to the S24 Ultra in terms of design, otherwise to an identical looking phone. Oh, and there's a new spot for the ultra wideband antenna. It's on the right side of the frame now. The official measurements also spill the beans that it's gonna be a tad shorter and wider than the old model. Plus they are using titanium this time. Everything else seems to be keeping it real and similar to the S23 Ultra. Now coming to the regular S23, here we are seeing some notable changes. The first thing you'll notice is the frame. It's got that iPhone inspired vibe but with slightly smoother edges, which is a good thing. We all know the iPhone's flat frame, although cool, isn't the comfiest. Apple fixed that with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it seems like the S24 is following suit. Interestingly, if you notice, the S24 is basically rocking the same frame style as the Z Fold 5 and Flip 5, which not only looks good but also feels good in the hand. So it's a welcome change in my opinion. The bezels are also getting a makeover. They're gonna be even thinner than those on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now that's pretty awesome. But unlike the S24 Ultra, the regular S24 is gonna be a bit taller and slimmer than its predecessor. And it's got the ultra wideband antenna hanging out on the side. What's interesting is that all the S24 handsets will have the same brightness of 2500 nits, a massive upgrade from the old ones. And here's the lowdown on their weight, battery sizes, and screen resolutions. Now about the hands-on video of the S23 FE, it's kinda mixed bag. From the back it looks like your typical S23, but when you flip it over, you're hit with those chunky bezels. To be honest, Samsung has ruined the FE lineup by not only including older chips, but also a cheap design. And hey, if the S24 isn't your jam, no worries. Samsung is dishing out some cool discounts on the S23 lineup. You can save a whopping $850 on the S23 Ultra. Check out the offer link in the description, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
So it is official guys, OnePlus is gonna announce their first folding phone in second half this year. We saw OnePlus certifying OnePlus V Fold and OnePlus V Flip, so I guess that's what they'll call it, and best part is they say it is gonna be a flagship phone and will be lined with other top position products in the portfolio. So without any doubt, this product is gonna run on Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 powerful silicon, will have fast charging, best in class specifications with high resolution display. So it is not like Oppo N2 but something on par with Samsung Z Fold 5. OnePlus CEO also confirms that the V Fold is coming with signature OnePlus fast and smooth experience. So yeah, I think they're talking about Oxygen OS, fast charging, fast RAM and storage, and latest OS. Yes guys, they are also working on a clamshell flip phone, and I guess we may see the launch happening at the same time. So OnePlus is all set to take on Samsung and Xiaomi, and I am very excited for this. This is OnePlus gaming concept phone with glowing liquid cooling tech, and it does look cool. They call this new tech active cryoflux. You guys can see the coolant is moving from up and down in a pipe from the bottom to camera and vice versa in this device. So when shooting videos or playing games, your device won't heat much. Yeah, it is based on the OnePlus 11, which is an amazing device. Got 8 Gen 2 silicon, fast charging, fast storage, latest RAM, 1440p high resolution display, and the cameras this time is like the best from OnePlus I've seen till now. Some rumors are we may see a special edition OnePlus 11 soon for sale. This all guys, make sure to check the product used in the shopping cart below, and I'll meet you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, and peace out.
Zoom in close and I might strike a pose. I'm in my zone, but I'm sure that you know. Too much drip, it ain't my fault. It's in my feet, it's in my walk. Run it like a field day, hit 'em with the freeze frame.
I've been thinking about it so much. Would you marry me?
I become one with the camera, focus. Snapshot costs like $1 million. Golden, flexing, know all my angles, easy. Move to the front, make sure they can see me.
Wow.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom in on me, zoom, zoom, zoom. Back up and give me.
This is the Xiaomi 14 Pro, and Xiaomi is going all out with this one. So CAD renders coming in, and we have a flat display on the front. So from curve in the 13 Pro to flat in the 14 Pro, that might disappoint some of us, but this was likely done in favor of a tiny top side and chin bezel. In fact, the bezels are even thinner than that of the iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Now hold it tight, okay?
So yes, overall a stunning 6.6-inch display on the front with a small center hole punch selfie shooter. The frame is likely made of metal and not titanium, unlike the one in the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the one coming in the Samsung S24 Ultra, something you all should note. The highlight of this device is that massive squarish camera module with 4 sensors on the back. Some rumors suggest we might see dual Sony IMX9 series sensor, a 5x zoom periscope shooter, and some supporting sensors in there. So as always, it's gonna shoot some fantastic photos. Yeah, I hope they work on video processing too. That would be awesome. Some news coming in from China. MIUI might replace MIUI 15 and might come alongside the Xiaomi 14 series out of the box. Some Weibo users say we might see new interface, animation, and software support, so I hope that is true, cause MIUI is not that great, and I know many who just cannot trust MIUI right now, so MIUI could be something they can trust on. DCS says the Xiaomi 14 will use 4860 mAh huge battery size, and the Xiaomi 14 Pro will pack a 5000 mAh battery. That is huge, and with the 8 Gen 3 powerful and power efficient chipset, it may go longer. This time Qualcomm is planning to use Cortex-X4 main alongside 5X Cortex-A720 and 2X Cortex-A520 in the 8 Gen 3 flagship silicon. So again, no doubt it is gonna be powerful and power efficient, and this along with better ISP, and yes, it is still based on TSMC process, which is nice. DCS say it is 15% better in terms of CPU and 40% better in terms of GPU than the 8 Gen 2 one in the Xiaomi 13 series. So it all comes down to the software, like how Xiaomi is planning to harness the power of 8 Gen 3 chipset and powerful camera hardware. This all guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll meet you guys in the next one. Peace out. So OnePlus is about to shock us all. The OnePlus 12 is coming with some hot specifications which might make you skip the Pixel 8 Pro and the Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max. So these are some final schematics of the OnePlus 12. We have 4 sensors on the back, Sony IMX9 series main, super wide, and a circular lens on top of a periscope unit and not a rectangular one similar to what we have in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The last one could be a supporting sensor cause flashes on the top left corner. This device is coming with a 5400 mAh battery and 24 gigs of RAM. But the highlight of OnePlus 12 is Qualcomm 8 Gen 3 chipset, which is gonna crush Tensor G3 and even the A17 Pro chip. So yes, Qualcomm's 8 Gen 3 is about to go official in a few days, that is on October 24, and the latest news from Chat Station coming in says the initial AnTuTu benchmark of 8 Gen 3 is over 2 million, which is awesome. The Qualcomm 8 Gen 2 in the OnePlus 11 and A17 Pro of iPhone 15 Pro scored around 16 lakh, so that is a 25% jump overall, 15% boost in CPU and 40% boost in GPU in comparison to the 8 Gen 2. Now the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is already great, and just cannot imagine how powerful and power efficient the 8 Gen 3 is gonna be, so you should wait for this device before making any decisions. Rest of the specifications are a 6.7-inch high-res display with subtle curved edges, something I like a lot. Samsung Pixel and iPhone are all going flat displays, so I guess OnePlus 12 is for those who like curved edge finish. And then we have Oxygen OS 14 on top, which so far is looking okayish, not that great. Like Pixel 8 with Pixel UI and 7 years of OS security patches and feature drop is something OnePlus just cannot win against right now. So yes, the software is likely a downside, but those specs, the 8 Gen 3 Silicon 5400 mAh battery and latest and greatest cameras are just wow, we just cannot deny that. This all guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll meet you guys in the next one. Peace out.